Chester, guess what time it is? It's time for cozy bedtime stories with Miss Kimberly and Chester. Hi, everybody. It's cozy bedtime story time with Miss Kimberly and Chester. How is everybody this evening? Everybody's joining in. Hi, Hazel. Hi, Quinn. How is everybody? Chester is here and he has his favorite stuffed toy. He has his little Baba sheep. He has his little elephant. And of course, he has his Minnie Mouse pillow. Oh, Chester's all cozy in his jammies, all tucked into bed. Oh, so fun. Chester has been waiting for bedtime story time all day long. Oh, hi. How are you, sweetie? Hi, Care Bear. How are you, sweetheart? Oh, Chester. Oh, Caitlin joined in. Hi, Caitlin. How are you, sweetheart? Miss Kimberly has been missing you. Okay, so I'm going to flip the phone. Oh, yeah, Chester, they said you're so adorable. He is so happy because he has his little Baba sheep right now. And his little elephant. I know that's Miss Carrie. Hi, Miss Carrie. Armani, hello, sweetie. Chester, look it. Armani is watching. Well, Chester's just so cozy. He just is so excited. He wants to get right to bedtime story time. Okay, I'm going to flip the phone. Our story tonight is called Giant Dance Party. Oh, and this book is by Betsy Bird. That is her name. Okay, Chester, are we ready for our bedtime story time? Oh, this is so sad. We start off with our story tonight with our ballerina saying, "I quit ballet." Oh, that makes Miss Kimberly so sad. Look at her sign. What does that sign say? I quit ballet and tap and jazz and tango and Scottish Highland dancing. Oh, one day, Lexi, this is Lexi, decided when it came to dancing, she was done. Well, what about swing dancing? Asked her mom. Well, Lexi held up her sign. No, no more dancing for me. Look at how angry that Lexi is. That hurts Miss Kimberly's feelings that she quits ballet. Oh, that makes me so sad. Lexi's parents couldn't understand it. But Lexi, you love to dance, said her mother. You live to dance, said her dad. I do love dancing, Lexi admitted, but I'm done. Her parents exchanged a look. They didn't know why. Was it because of her dance recital? Lexi loved dancing at home, you see, and she loved dancing with all of her friends. There is Lexi, and she's dancing with all of her friends. Uh-oh, look at her face, and she's on the stage, and I see an audience. What she did not love was dancing in the show. When the curtains opened, Lexi would step onto the stage desperately wanting to dance. But all those eyes in the audience would look right back at her. And she would forget to breathe. Then she would freeze like a popsicle. And she never danced a step. Not one, not ever. Oh, look at Lexi. She is a frozen popsicle on that stage. Oh. She tried hypnotism. Oh my goodness. Look at, she's dancing for her stuffed animals. She tried pretending Moore and Carol and Anne were people. Those are her stuffed animals, and she's dancing for her stuffed animals. She practiced for her parents every night while they tried to watch TV. And every time she was sure her stage fright was gone, along came another recital, and bam! She was an ice pop again. Oh, that Lexi, all frozen like an ice pop. Well, then it hit her. She had a perfect plan. I know. I'm going to be a dance teacher, just like Miss Carey, she cried. Oh, the minute she said that, she knew it was a great idea because Miss Carey was her idol. Teachers, they never have to go up on stage and perform. No stages, no shows, no audience, and no ice popsicles. Just dancing all day, every day. Well, to all my ballerinas, that's not true because all our Dance Studio 111 teachers, they love to get up on stage and dance, especially Miss Carey. She loves to dance on stage. It's her favorite thing to do. Oh, look at that sad face. Lexi got busy on Monday. She made posters and taped them on all the telephone poles in her neighborhood. Then she went home and waited for her students to start lining up, and nobody came. See her signs? Free dance lessons. Lexi's house. Look at all those signs she made to put up all over her neighborhood because Lexi wanted to be just like Miss Carey, a dance teacher. On Tuesday, she pushed all the furniture in the living room out of the way, and nobody came. On Wednesday, she blasted Snap Happy Mambo music from the porch, and nobody came. On Thursday, she started out the window for 5 hours without so much of a blink. Nobody came. On Friday, she just gave up. No one wants to learn from a child, she thought gloomily, especially not a kid who's afraid of dancing in front of an audience. I quit. And this time she screamed it, I quit. Then on Saturday, guess what happened? Somebody came. And those somebodies were giants. 1 giant, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And Lexi saw the giants. Now, let's be clear about one thing. Giants? Giants dancing? Yes, they don't dance. They stumble and they stomp and they scratch and scratch. But that's not exactly dancing. That's why it was so weird when 5 of them, 5 giants, showed up at Lexi's house on Saturday morning. And they wanted dance lessons, please. We want dance lessons. Wow, those are some big giants. Go away, Lexi said. She couldn't teach giants. They were just too big and furry and blue. She made a little shoo-shoo motion. Go away with her hands. Go, go, go. Giants don't dance. But the giants, they didn't move. I quit yesterday, Lexi said. The giants folded their arms, crossed their legs, and they sat down in her front yard. And they stuck out their lower lips. Birds perched on them. Why do you want to learn to dance anyway? Lexi said. See, Lexi? She's asking them, why do you want to dance? We love to dance, said the biggest one. We live to dance, agreed the others. But nobody will teach us how to dance, said one of the smaller giants. A giant stuck Lexi's poster under her nose and gave her a smile. Lexi blinked. She looked down at the poster. Well, her poster did say she would teach anyone. That's what her poster said. Well, okay, said Lexi. Though honestly, she did not know where to start. These are giants, and these are 5 big giants. The giants didn't notice. They just gave one another a high five and they bounced up and down with happiness. They were so excited. Oh, look at them. The next part, the giants weren't kidding when they said they didn't know how to dance. They didn't know how to dance at all. Look at the size of those feet. Where would we ever find point shoes to go on those feet? But Lexi turned out to be a pretty good teacher, just like Miss Carrie, her idol. She showed the giants how to how stumbles were steps, stomps were taps, and stretches could turn into cool disco moves. She even demonstrated how scratching could morph into jazz hands. Oh, love it. Next, she gave each giant a dance to work on. Gully, he had to work on Irish step dancing. Nisha, she did the twist. Macduff, he did contemporary interpretive dance. Molina, she was into crumping. And Polly did the chicken dance. They practiced, they studied, and they practiced some more. Then they pranced and spun and leaped and twirled. Oh, those giants, how fun. Again, practice makes perfect. Uh-oh, I see costumes. Before long, they were ready. It was time to show the world. It was time for the giant dance recital. Oh, giant dance recital. Lexi and Polly and Melina and Macduff and Nisha and Gully, they got busy. They worked on costumes, selected their music, and taped posters all over town. Everyone planned to come. Giants dancing? Why, seriously, who would want to miss that? I know I wouldn't want to miss that. I would love to go to a show like that. Okay, the night of the show. When the big night arrived, Lexi felt the familiar butterflies in her tummy. At least she wouldn't have to dance on stage. Instead, she gave her giants a big smile, patted them on their heels, and said, "You can do it, you can do it." You can hear their knees knock as they stepped onto the stage. Uh-oh! The music started. The audience waited. Not one single giant moved. Not one. They just stood there. Oh, they just stood there like giant, furry, big popsicles. Oh, just like Lexi had done at her recital. Question: how do you warm up frozen giants? Well, the answer, you dance. And you dance and you dance. Lexi didn't think, she danced. She leaped onto the stage and she did the can-cans and she did pirouettes, a break-dancing spin, the electric slide, and she shuffled off to Buffalo. Oh, look at that Lexi. She got out on that stage and she showed those big old giants what to do. Macduff was the first to see her leaping, so he swayed just a little. Macduff moved to his own beat. Nisha noticed next while she tapped her toe and twisted herself into circles. Polly's chicken dance was elegant and refined. The music picked up. The giants got bouncier and bouncier and bouncier. Gully's toes pounded the stage till it shook. Molina, she moved so fast it was like watching fur fly. And the audience laughed and cheered and they threw bouquets of flowers. What a show! What a performance! Bravo! Bravo! What a giant dance party! The giants took their bows with pride, and as they drew their final bow, Lexi had a final encore. She beamed. Her fears were long gone. She may not have been a giant, but boy, did she feel big. Oh, look at Is there anything better than taking that final curtain bow? Oh, job well done. Oh, of course, that didn't mean that Lexi wasn't still scared of other things. She was scared about reading out loud in class. Playing sports, she was a little scared. And of course, she was afraid of singing. But guess what? You can always post a sign, and it's never too late to take up singing. Oh, the end. The Giant Dance Party. Oh, what a wonderful book. I just loved our bedtime. Look at Chester. He just loved the Giant Dance Party. Can you imagine Chester next to all those big giants on stage? Oh, Chester, what do you think? Look at little Chester, all cozy. There is nothing better than a bedtime story to make you sleepy and to fall asleep. And you know what we're going to do before we go to bed? Because guess what we made today? We made our chocolate cream pie. And Chester's going to have a little chocolate cream pie before he goes to bed. Oh, that story was so wonderful, and it makes me feel so good. And the moral of the story is you never quit dancing. You have to keep dancing. It brings so much joy to our lives. I just love it so much. And I love seeing all of our ballerinas on stage. It feels so good to go on stage, especially after you have worked so hard all year, practicing all your steps, all your choreography. Your teachers work so hard with you, and you get to go on stage and show your mother and your father and your grandparents and all your family, friends, loved ones, all the wonderful dance steps you learned all year round. It's so rewarding. Oh, I'm getting sleepy right now. How about you? I hope you enjoyed our bedtime story time. We have a really fun book tomorrow night. Guess what we're going to be reading tomorrow night? Gotta put my crown on. Tomorrow night, everybody has to get out their special jammies. Guess what jammies you're going to have to get out? Are you ready for this? You're going to have to get your Nutcracker jammies. Tomorrow is our Nutcracker bedtime story time. Yes, the Nutcracker. It brings so much joy to my life. I love our Nutcracker. Okay, everybody tuck in, get cozy, and don't forget, when you dream tonight, dream of sugar plum fairies dancing in your head. I love you all. Sweet dreams. Remember, everything's going to be okay. All right, we have each other. We're going to get through all this. I love you all. Sleep tight. Good night.